First time. All right. So, obviously you're here for a reason. Either you came here on your own because you want to be here, or you're here because the court ordered you to be here, or your parents ordered you to be here. Am I correct? All we ask is that you guys listen, that you give a little bit of respect to the speakers and everyone else here, just like we respect you. We're here, we don't get paid to be here. We're here because we want to be here. Some of us have been in prison for many years. I spent 18 years in federal prison for a first-time nonviolent drug offense. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here because I want to change lives. I'm here because I don't want you guys going through the same thing. You guys understand that, ladies, gentlemen? We understand that? Okay. We're here for you. And all I ask is that you take advantage of this program, whether you want to get involved once you graduate, if you want to get involved in sports, or whatever it is. You can talk to somebody, you can sign up for a class, and we will fund it. So this is an opportunity for you guys, if you guys are walking down that wrong road, for you guys to get on the right road. Because that wrong road will get you in trouble, as you're going to listen and hear some of the stories of some of the speakers tonight. And if I would have had a program like this when I was younger, things might have been different. I might have not spent 18 years in federal prison for a first-time offense, for drug charges. So sit back, listen. You got to take notes. Take notes. We'll try to get something out of this that you can take with you. Our first speaker tonight is Mr. Anthony. 42 years old, he served a total of 12 and a half years in state custody. His purpose for participating in the program is to advise the youth that they do not have to keep up an image to be popular. He also wishes to express the importance of making good choices. Mr. Anthony has successfully completed his term of parole and is employed full-time. He also earned his college degree. Go ahead and give a welcome to Mr. Anthony.
Hello, everyone. Silly question almost. Those of us who have a cell phone, if you haven't already, could you please take this time to pull that cell phone out and turn it off? Turn it off. I've turned mine off. I'm asking everybody else to turn theirs off, just in case, so we don't happen to hear any beats, chirps, outbursts of music. We might get that wonderful urge to answer their phone. But, again, my name is Anthony Gilliard. Today, I get to be Anthony Gilliard, the name my mother and father chose for me. For, of course, over a span of 12 years and 6 months to the day, I was no longer Anthony Gilliard. I was K58603. That was my name. That was my number. That's what the state counted me by. Every day, every morning, every night, every afternoon, I was on my bunk, in my cell, or standing next to my bunk to be counted. Are you here? Roll call, K58603, when they pass by to check and see if their money was in place, if I was in attendance. Rewinding all the way back, to give you a little backstory, my mother, everybody's your mother, father, guardian, has a job, right? My mother was a correctional officer. My stepfather, associate warden. My older brother, Metro Police Department. My baby brother, correctional officer, now security. My mother, now security, station casinos. Uncle, FBI. Cousin, ATF. Me, United States Marine Corps, felon, attempted murder, kidnap, robbery. Every time I go apply for a job, that's what I have to let them know. Attempted murder, kidnap, robbery. Yes, I have been convicted of a felony, and I must explain that. I will never be able to get away from that. Never. So everybody sitting in this room that wants to be able to apply for a job, earn your own living, make your own salary, start thinking about the choices you make today, yesterday, and what you do from here on out. Because it's real serious when it comes time to that 30 minutes of fun or that little bit of decision to say, I want to go, I want to participate, I want to hang out, I want to be included, notice me, remember me, I'm me, that's me. Walk around with your pants hanging off. Figure out what you want to be known for, because eventually you're creating and teaching society how to treat you, if you don't already know. You're teaching classmates how to treat you, you're teaching your family how to treat you, you're teaching everybody that meets you how to treat you. When you meet them, they will take note. What do you want them to take from you, who you're introducing to them? Who is that person going to be? I used to want it to be, I'm going to say used to. When I was 14, 15, first off, again, my mother named me Anthony. My father named me Anthony. The name I picked up in the family also, real quick, like a month after I was born, Kojak. The reason why, just kind of give you a little bit backstory. Parents would understand this. You know, they put the little mittens on the little baby's hands so they don't pull and scratch out all their hair and all this. So my mother didn't do that. When my father came home from the Navy to see me in Christmas time, I was born in November, I had already bald head, just gone, just scratched it out, pulled it out, rubbed it out, whatever it was, there was no hair. Back then, the actor named Telly Savalas used to be clean as a whistle, called Kojak, Detective Kojak. Like, oh, look at this little baby, look like little Kojak. That was my name. But that created an image, an idea of somebody that I wanted to be, just because of the name. The names that I became before I turned 18, Tweet, of course Kojak, Vegas, Rage, and Mr. Wonderful. What's in the name? And each one of those names came with an identity that I had to create, that I wanted to create, because what came with that name was a level of respect and understanding that I wanted. Because nobody in the room or nobody in the streets knew how bad I thought I was. It wasn't about how much I wanted to be, but it was about how much I thought I was. Oh, and then don't forget it, get it twisted. This Marine stepped foot on the footprints, graduated, then became a whole nother persona. Now I'm a U.S. Marine. Now I'm bad. I'm gonna show you what I learned. I'm gonna show you who I am, who I thought I was. Hold on to an image, trying to be something that I really wasn't. Sprite came up with this idea, this commercial, for those who may understand and remember this commercial, most of the parents. They came up with this little slogan. They say, image is nothing, obey the thirst. They made billions of dollars behind that little slogan. But I'm gonna tell you with this, what I took from that, image is nothing, obey your thirst. Be who you really want to be. Be who you really feel you need to be. If it's the athlete, be the athlete. If it's the one that's in the book because they like to read, be that one that's in the book and like to read. If it's the actor, if it's the dancer, whatever it may be, hone in on what makes you happy, what makes you you. Because just as soon as you're trying to be cool and fit in with somebody else, for all the fellas in the room, you're trying to be cool, you're trying to fit in, you're trying to be slick. What is it? Whatever it is now. Somebody used to say hip, slick, and cool. Whatever that means for you right now. Oh, I heard that other term. Now this, I'm going to show my age, I'm old. Fleek. What the heck does fleek mean? You want to be fleek? I don't know what that means. However it is, whatever they know you about on the schoolyard and the streets, figure out what your parents called you. Ask your mother, ask your father, ask your brother, ask your sister, ask somebody in your family, who do they think you are? And then ask yourself, who do I want to be? Does that match up and align with who they are raising me to be? Who they encouraging me to be? See if that lines up. And if it doesn't, figure out again who you want to be, because that's the one that's going to matter at the end. So as I say, I set foot on those footprints, right? And I came with that image, because that's what led me again to that decision to say, I'm going to show them that I'm the one that I think I am. I'm the bad Marine. I'm the one that'll sell every woman like that because she want to be with me. I'm the baddest, finest thing I'm her. I'm him. I'm the one that she want to be with. So as I speak, in my head, she want to be with me. When I walk into a room, I don't care what you got going on, if you're married, if you think you should be with her, but she mine if I want her. That's what I thought. So there wasn't anything that wasn't going on. And when I wanted her, I didn't want her because I wanted her. I wanted her to make some money for me. And if you messed around and got out of line too much with me, I'm gonna mess around and ask you in a very encouraging way. You're gonna make some money for me too. Because the money didn't care where it came from, it just needed to come to me. Your money was my money and my money was my money. Didn't matter. That's how I felt. That was me. But I knew inside I wanted to be that athlete. I knew inside, regardless, I wanted to be the one to play football. That was my passion. I ended up getting hurt. Took me to college because my mama couldn't pay for it. Miss Susie over there couldn't pay for it. I ain't giving them my money. I couldn't pay for it. But it was good enough to get me that next level. My passion. And I seen something inside me that was good. An athlete. Took me to college. Full ride scholarship, Iowa State University. All the way. Go, locked in. First one in my family to go to college. On a football scholarship, paid for, locked in. Again, taking who I thought I was. And somebody else thought they were bigger and badder than me, want to say something, do something to me that I didn't like. We had to handle it how men handle it, right? Meet me in the street, huh? Right? Cost me my scholarship. Yank that. Gone. $14,000 gone. At the time. Gone. Just like that. Transferred to another school. Again, I'm still in football. Man, it's me. Paid for another one. Full ride scholarship. Unfortunately, life happens. Blow my knee. Gone. Gone. Just like that. Sorry, you're no more use to us. We can put this money somewhere else. Again, who do I want to be? How do I support that? If I listen to my mother, well, them looks ain't gonna get you what you need in life. Well, carrying that football ain't gonna get you what you need in life. Get in there and go to school. Miss school again if you want to. You ain't going to the party. Miss school if you want to. No church, no party. No school. Did you do your homework? All right, Mama. All right. All right. I made it through. Got a high school diploma. Went to college. Got hurt. Lost that. The whole story, my life going through, all of it for me, and I've been bouncing around. And I know it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's a whole 40 plus years that is mixed up in here. But my message, if you will, is find you. Dare to be rare. Find you. Because throughout all of it, I wasn't easily to conform to anybody else's idea, image, of who I was gonna be. If I was gonna be the one to make money off of you, your body, your skills, your looks, if I was gonna make money on it, I was gonna be the one to set the rules, set the limits. If I was gonna be the one to have this crew, I was gonna be the one calling the shots. If I was gonna be the one to run the rock, I need to be the captain of the football team. No way. Don't always work that way. Don't always work that way. At some point, you gotta stop holding on to this image, trying to be something that we just, I can't be him. It's too exhausting. I cannot be the one that know everything. I don't know everything, I don't have all the answers. It's somebody out there bigger than me, it's somebody out there better than me, it's somebody out there that's better than me. I'm a nerd now. I like nerds. Nerds, we wear glasses. We got a little education in here. Got a little bit of money somewhere in my pocket, in the bank, that I owe somebody else because I gotta pay rent. I gotta buy shampoo. I got a wife now. I gotta be responsible. I gotta mind somebody. I can't be that one that sets the rules, calls the shots, be the baddest on the block. I can't be him. I gotta let go of this image. I gotta sit down and say, who's Anthony? Let me go back to school. In the introduction, they say I finished my college degree. I had to go back to school. I had to pay for that. I had to ask the government, I need some help. I need some help because I can't do it. I need some help. They got a student loan for $45,000. Go finish the degree. I still owe them. I'm saying I owe them. So now I got to go to work to pay that back. Got the college degree. So now I'm able to, and that's after college. Now I'm able to work, go to school, because I didn't listen the first time. Whoa. Stay calm. Stay calm. Is this on? Yes, it's still on. Lights are coming back on. Which, real quick, we're going to PSR break. If there's a fire, if something happens really quick, and this building catch on fire and just explodes because the power generator just goes boom, we're going to exit out these doors. We're going to make our way around to the playground over here on the backside. Parents, if they somewhere, if the kids run around the building somewhere, they have another exit plan, they will exit them out of the front door. We're going to go out these doors. We're going to go around, everybody's going to meet at the playground. Does that make sense? Just first, go outside. Go outside. Don't stay in the fire. Okay. Yes. Most important part of that, when you make it to the playground, please get checked in. Let somebody know where you're at. Do not leave the premises. Just go to the playground. We're gonna all get on the slide together or something. Just go to the playground. Does that make sense, please? Everyone good to go? No fire. Okay, no fire. But coming back into this, ideally knowing the image. We're not trying to be cool. We're not trying to be hip. We're not trying to be slick. I'm not trying to be floppy. What I'm trying to be is responsible, respectable, lovable, coachable, teachable, just me. Just me. I'm gonna be the best me that I can be today. Because 12 years, 6 months, inside an 8x12 is not cool. Having to ask for permission to go use the bathroom is not cool. I'm a grown man. At least I want to be grown. But a grown man makes grown man decisions. And coming into young men and young ladies, you're gonna have to start making decisions for yourself. Don't try to fit in. Don't hold on to this thing called an image. Obey your thirst. Whatever that thirst is inside yourself, obey that. Listen to that heart. Listen to that mind. Check in with yourself. And then ask somebody, is my best thinking right? Because you can tell your own self a lie and get you to believe it real quick. Check in with somebody. Hold yourself accountable. Ask them to hold you accountable. Because if not, it won't be too funny when they go ahead and lock you up and give you a number. Watch out.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. many of you